Scott here. Welcome back to Angry Badger Minis. Got some housekeeping to do. First thing is, let's see here. I'm gonna chalk it up like I said in the comments. Bella What wrote me a comment, a couple of comments. The other one, I don't know why YouTube makes it where I can't look this stuff back up. I barely found this one again. I should have had it prepared for today, so I apologize. But anyway, she says, regarding my last comment, I can now confirm you have Heavy Bolter Team 3, while the picture on Forge World is Heavy Bolter Team 1. If you Google Death Korps of Krieg Heavy Bolter Team 3, you'll find the exact model you have. And she is correct. Like I said, I'm going to chalk it up to being tired and just frustrated with random nonsense. But absolutely. And so my reply was, thank you so much. And if I would allow myself to sleep, I could probably concentrate and just look at the package, which is sitting right there. It says Heavy Bolter Team 3. Oh my gosh, it's all on me, like I said to her. So anyway, thought you guys might get a kick out of that right off the bat. Oh man. Anyway, I had a pretty busy day, so haven't really been able to finish the Lascannons yet. But we will wrap that up in tonight's stream. All we're doing is putting these cables and boxes on, and then the last arm. And then I'm going to go ahead and start cutting little pieces out for terrain or whatever as we talk about some things. So I'm not sure what the hype train is that's out there right now. I think it's mostly around the Warhammer TV or whatever the heck it's going to be called. Again, I'm probably not going to partake in that unless it gets really good. You know, I'm sure they're not going to take the videos down, and they'll be there, you know, at some point. But right now, not my thing. And it's a shame too, because I really would like to see Astartes 2, and you know, of course, I think the guy, you know, deserves to be paid and stuff like that. But I just don't like the paywall stuff. More chill work stream time. Right on, man. Right on. Good to see you. But it's you know, I just if you guys hear this extra sound effects in the background, my wife's watching an action flick, so with fans and things like that going on from the heat and stuff, it can get a little loud, but I think we'll be okay. Anyway, let's see here, hold on one second, let me see. Alright, so anyway, let's see here. This is a very awkward way of putting this in. Apparently a movie she's watching, the audio is horrible, and I'm sure you guys can relate when you get a movie or something that's like, hey, you know, let's we can't hear anybody talk, so you turn it up to hear them talk, and then all of a sudden, you know, all the noise and everything is crazy. So totally understand. So I can't hate her for that. It's just the way things go, it seems. But yeah, we're getting this done. Let's see. Yeah, anyway, back to the Warhammer TV stuff. I mean, again, like I said, I fully can appreciate and agree, you know, those guys should be getting paid for their awesome talent. I just can't. I gotta see what's going on before I even, you know, jump in. I'm not a pre-order kind of guy either. I'm not, you know, because I think honestly, whether it's video games, this stuff, whatever, you start pre-ordering, you give these companies an excuse and a way out of doing shoddy work. That's just my opinion. I mean, take a look at any video game that any of you play that you've actually loved. Hell, you don't have to do that. Let's just stick to the hobby at large right here. Look at the codexes. Look at the rules. Oh, but we play tested the hell out of them. Right, and within 2 days, people are finding out the flaws. And within a week, You have a FAQ out? Come on. Over stuff that's obvious. But anyway, now I just sound like this, you know, totally disgruntled dude. But I'm sure you guys understand where I'm coming from. Alright, so we've got to put arms on, we've got to put backpacks, e-tools, or entrenching tools, pouches, and lasguns on. And then we can go into let's see, Games Workshop have an opportunity to create a space for digital rule sets for the games they produce with Warhammer Plus. I'm hoping they include codices or errata facts in there. I agree, but I have this feeling, you know, that somebody up there in corporate's like, no, every dime must be made. Slaanesh demands it, you know, in excess. Okay, that worked out pretty well. There's some flashing on those binos. I'm gonna have to go back and do that. That's okay. I don't think they're gonna do it though. I mean, just take a look at the Army Builder app. I mean, come on, did they really have to pay for that thing? I'm not paying for that. Okay, great, you got the rules on there, you know, but I mean everything else, it's ridiculous. Oh, you want the rules for your specific army? Pay for it. You want to build your army? Pay for it. No, just ridiculous. That's why, you know, I subscribe, you know, and I'm a member of Battle Scribe and stuff. You know, those guys put in some heavy lifting, and I think that 90% of the time they're probably more accurate than GW is. I'm trying to think back to the original, whatever the first army builder was that GW put out back in the day. And man, was that thing inaccurate. Plus, it was cumbersome as hell. Oh man, brother, let me tell you. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and look for it here as soon as I put these arms on, because I got to give them time to dry anyway. I'm gonna show you what I have for my Greater Demon of Slaanesh. First of all, I have some of the older ones, you know, before they made them where, I don't know, when they were still topless. Not trying to be inappropriate, I just like it. That's the artwork that I liked. It's what drew me to them. It makes sense. I cannot see Slaanesh. I mean, it's a PC world, I guess is what it boils down to, but I cannot see Slaanesh going, let's throw, you know, a bikini top on this. Because to be honest with you, well, I do have a few of those models because I bought, I think it's called, is it Wrath and Glory? Or no, maybe not Wrath and Glory. It's, I don't know. It's a box set of Slaanesh demons and Khorne demons. I can't remember the name of it, but I bought it because of the amount of stuff that was in it and to supplement my two armies for when I build them. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, because the one comes with the whatever the Slaaneshi Lord Demon, whatever you want to call it, that's got the guy. You know, it's kind of like a Hellraiser deal where she's playing a harp out of his skin or tendons or something. I can't remember what it's called, but I've got some of those. I've got some other ones, and of the originals, like I said, but I just cannot get into the Slaanesh demons, like the Greater Demons. I just think they're, I don't know, I just can't get into them. I just can't. Alright, so let me see if I can find this for you guys and show you if I even have the right thing. Let's see. I think it's Creature Caster, but I'm not sure. It's been a while since I bought it, and then I bought a bunch of other ones because they made some other stuff. Let's see. One of them, the first one I bought may not be from Creature Caster. say let this stuff dry. Trying to think who made the first one that I bought. Can't remember. It's not one of these. Alright, what we got here? Those are smaller models. Here, maybe. I didn't realize they had this here. Ah, here we go. Okay, so I don't have that one. That's a new one to me. I think it's big too. That's probably part of it. Ah, here we go. Okay, so I have. Oops. Hold the phone. I'll get it squared away. Infernal and Rapturous. Love that model. Also dig the contorted epitome. Wait, what just happened here? Okay. Alright, here's what I need to do. I need to just redo this again. Don't flag me, YouTube. I did say this is a channel not for kids. So alright. So we have this one over here on the left. I know I have that one. I'm pretty sure I have this one. I'm not sure about that one. I don't think I have this one. But there's a couple different ones that had different heads, and that was the main reason that I bought them. Let's see. Yeah, so there's this one. But I thought it had a separate head. No, that's not. Oh, I think it's the one that's kind of like a Slanesh demon. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Lady of Chaos. I think I have this one too. Let's just check it out. Okay, no, I don't have this one. I was looking for a replacement for my, you know, a bloodletter or that kind of thing. Yeah, I don't have that one. I think I bought this guy as well, but I'm not positive. I wonder why I can't find all the stuff. It's crazy. Maybe it's under specials? I don't know. Nope. Alright, so that model right there is pretty cool. This, whatever this is, I really like that. This one, although I did see where somebody had that and they had it painted, it was pretty good, like that one. Not really into this Nurgle demon. Not really into the goat head, just not my thing. Queen of Onslaught. I might have bought her. Not positive. I did not buy the Necromancer Dragon. Alright, why am I not finding... Man, maybe they don't sell it anymore. I don't know. That would be kind of unfortunate for some folks because they were pretty good models, I thought. Alright, so let's try this again. Demons. Slow down. Ecstasy. Did it just unclick demons? It did. Huh. Alright. Oh, okay. So I think I have this one. Pretty sure I have this one. Lady of Depravity. Queen of Ecstasy. I think I said I had that one in this one. Yeah, I'm not seeing. What did you call it? Infernal and Rapturous. Hope you're not at work, man, getting in trouble. Seeing all this inappropriateness. Oh, does not match the search items. What in the world's going on here? Maybe they don't exist anymore. That's not cool. Wait. Not the limited collector's edition. Huh. What is going on here? I guess I got them while I could, huh? Alright, let's see if we can just find it this way with scrolling through the whole inventory. I don't know. Not seeing it. I'm not even seeing the one that was kind of. Oh, here we go. We're getting there. Yep, there it is. So, all right, let me pull these out because I know I have these two. And I guess that's it, man. I don't think they've got the one that you were talking about. Oh, my bad. My bad. My bad. It's a GW model. Okay. Oh, that's right. That's right. Heart. Yeah, I'm tracking now. All right. So, Queen of Onslaught. I do not have this model because I don't remember that face. I'm almost positive. But that's a pretty, and I don't remember that face either. But that's a pretty cool model. I would say if you were going to paint it like this and without the wings, it'd be a pretty cool avatar of Kane, in my opinion. This one, Lady Arcana. This is the one that had the dual heads. Let's see. I don't know what the other head looks like. There it is. So you had a choice of that head, or you had the choice of this head, which was my favorite. But I mean, I dig this model over a Lord of Change any day, which I have too. But there'll be definitely lesser demons compared to her. And then Lady of Anguish, I have this one for my Greater Demon of Nurgle. I mean, I have a Great Unclean one, but again, I want this to be like, you know, the centerpiece. Her legs right here give me kind of a actually I'd say probably this entire section of her except for her head. Well, now I'm thinking about it, maybe her head too. I know that's supposed to look like gosh, what do you call it, like a, you know, the molting or whatever, you know, of a bug or whatever. But I think of gosh, what was her name? Oh gosh, what was her name in Basic Instinct? That's her legs right here were the first thing that made me think of that. So anyway, but I think she'll be pretty cool, and of course I like the mushrooms. Not real big on the hoofs here, but you know, I can get over that. You know, it is what it is. And I like this head right here better than I do this head. I'm not really into the face. Now, this face could probably be used somewhere else on a different demon. But I don't know. We'll see. But But yeah, that's now let me look this other one up because some of you will remember this. I just don't know who made it. Oh wait, it's something Knights or Knight. Night Games maybe? Am I able to remember this far? No way. That would be hilarious if I could pull that off. Noble Knight Games. I was close. I was close. This would be. Okay, that is not. What the heck is that? That is not what I bought. Let's see. Noble Knight Games. This will, if I can find this, this will be the first one that I bought for my Slanesh army. Maybe take out the. I don't know, man. Let's try that. I got it off of eBay. I stumbled across it too. It wasn't even like I was looking for it. Totally stumbled across it. Not looking good. I mean, I remember it being called Pleasure Demon or the Pleasure Demon or something like that, but I wonder if it's spelled with the A. I don't know. Hopefully I'm not boring you guys to death with this. It's somewhere. Let's try this. Maybe I can just type in Noble Knight Games. Excuse me. Look out. Let's see if we can pull it up this way. There she is. Boom. Snackalacka. This is the one. This was the first one that I ever bought that was a non-GW model. Now see, her hoofs are not that bad. Not like the other ones. There's more, you know, whatever. Armor, I guess you would say. Oh, Ultra Forge Miniatures. Okay. And of course it says out of stock because I probably bought the last one. No, I'm kidding. But I think it came with a couple of different options where you didn't have to necessarily use this whip back here. I just don't remember. But yeah, that's it, man. So that's what I've got waiting for me as far as that stuff's concerned. Alright, hopefully this stuff is glued, well, semi-dry. Let's see here. So what do you, well, let's see. So Sensei is freaking working. I don't know who the other person is. But if you would like to speak, speak! Oh yeah, we gotta put the shoulder pads on too. Jeez, man. Friggin' Sensei's gonna get nailed for looking at prawns when he wasn't. that train you hear in the background, that's Sensei's boss coming right now. What the heck were you thinking? Looking at prawns. You're fired. So here's something to think about or talk about. Have you guys? I'm sure you guys have seen the movie Snowpiercer, right? Okay, so the question I have is, and I've seen it many times. For some reason it's in my head. The question I have is, how could the people that are currently, you know, in the rear of the train not have, I mean, how could they have, you know, what would have made them not think that the protein bars weren't something suspicious? I mean, where, you know, where did they think this stuff was coming from? Alright, man, take it easy. I know you're in trouble right now. Run! I mean, there had to be some indication to them. Okay, this is a train with limited supply. I realize they probably were sold on the idea that there was, you know, whatever, all inclusive, all, you know, self-sustained ability. But it just doesn't seem to add up, does it? 2, 4, 6, 8. Wait, what? 2, 4, 6. They appear to be. Oh, there they are. I'm like, where the heck are the other shoulder pads? No! I just launched one across the freaking thing. Let's see here. Alright. So let's go ahead and get some glue here. Glue here. But you know what I'm saying? I mean, there had to be some suspicion that they had to be from something. I mean, I guess the argument could be made that, I don't remember the guy's name, Captain America, we'll go with that before he went stupid. I guess you could argue, well, he was a kid when he got on there, or whatever. But I mean, I think even a basic child has the understanding of what a bug is. And maybe there's even an instinct, you know, an instinct of the smell of a bug, per se. You know what I mean? Just a thought. I mean, I could be wrong. But, I mean, if all you're getting is protein, you know, stuff, protein bars for 18 years of your life, you're telling me that they could survive for 18 years on roaches. Sounds to me like somebody early on was promoting the idea of eating bugs instead of cows. I don't know. Either way, it didn't work out well for him, did it? But you know, for the life of me, I cannot remember how what would you call her? The lady, the red-haired lady with the glasses that always used to come and chastise them. I can't remember how she died. I feel like she might have been shot, but I'm not entirely certain of that. I just remember the look on her face when she had to eat a protein bar. Because she knew what it was. While they were eating caviar, I believe. Come on. You never want to glue to anything that I want you to. But you'll sit here and glue to this. Because there's a little tidbit of glue on here that you're latching onto. Alright, looks like it fell into place while I was working with the blade. I'll take it. Small victories. Alright. Let's see here. I'm kind of waiting for that battle sector game to come out too. I mean, I'm not real big into all the red, if you will. I mean, I'll Blood Angels, obviously, but I mean, just it's a lot of red. And I mean, I know it's supposed to be on ball and all that, but red, so much red. Let's see here. Another thing I like about Crazy Glue, just throwing this out there, is it may seem relatively runny, but that's how I get away with putting on what I need to when I want to and not having to worry about losing detail. Let's check this guy. He needs to come up more. There we go. Workspace. I'm not positive, but I think I may try to do some of this. I downloaded Arma 2 again. I haven't tried to play that game. I don't even know how long. I know when I first tried to play it back in the day, I couldn't figure it out. I still haven't quite figured it out, but they have a 40K mod for it. Tried to play that the other day. Didn't exactly know what I was doing, but it was still fun nonetheless. And you know, it's kind of like, in my opinion, high-speed Dawn of War, and of course they're using, I believe for the most part, they're using Dawn of War 2 skins. I'm not sure how to work on the stream, but I may try that tonight just for the heck of it. I'm not in a rush to go anywhere. But I do want to get these models done so I can move on to the next thing. Remember, we got a bunch of tanks to put together. Promise that when we are done putting this army together and it is put away inside of the cabinet, I will show you the progress that we have made, but we still have a ways to go with this army. Probably I think the longest portion of this has been the washing part. That and, you know, real life getting in the way, but it is what it is. Some things are more important. Man cannot live on plastic alone. Know what I mean? Alright, why are you falling? This thing is not playing ball with me. too high. Let's see here. Dang, come on. Not one. Alright, you're irritating me. Let's try a different one. We'll go back to that and find out what the problem was. Let's see here. And I was probably doing all that off camera, so I apologize. I'm trying to get wrapped up in it, and I'm not really thinking about where my camera is at the moment. Let's see here. There's something about this guy's shoulder, it just does not want to work. And I don't think it's the shoulder pad, I think it's the guy. Ooh, lucky play right there. I was able to cup that in my hand and keep it from hitting the floor. Lucky play. Now if I can just do it again while I'm cutting this a little different. Alright, let's see if that helped out at all. Maybe, maybe not. Ah, see? Right there, there's a square part on his shoulder. No wonder. Like I said, I didn't think it was a shoulder pad. Not sure what that is. It's not part of the strap, so I'm not really sure. Alright. That looks alright for what it is. Oh man, of course I moved it. Let's leave that alone. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, see, there's no square one on that one. So, not sure. Not sure what that was all about. That's clearly what I was fighting the whole time. You can see how small these pieces are I'm dealing with here. And I'm trying not to let them get launched on across the room or fall on the floor anywhere while I'm working with them. Wait a minute. Okay, wait, one. No way. Don't tell me we lost one. Sure looks like it somehow. I mean, I have extras around somewhere, I think, now, but it's kind of beside the point. Alright, well, I can't cry over spilled milk. It's these little tedious things like this that take up all the time. And again, you could think to yourself, you know, oh, well, just use tweezers. Yeah, well, that's how you send them launching across the room. Let's see here. Excuse me. I know I had them because I counted them, but I don't see it. So we must have lost it. Yep, looks like we lost it. We'll have to find another one. Okay, let me look for another one. Okay, so this one's not as thick, but it'll do, pig. It'll do. Wait a minute, let me check in here. Don't see it. Nope. You guys can see how small this is. Super small. All right. Should be able to go backwards. Start putting these pouches on. Might be able to get away with the tweezers on this one. As you can see, I'm doing it like an assembly line, and I'm doing that to give those pieces a chance to dry. Before we go back and do it. Season. I apologize that I'm not talking so much when I'm doing this part. I'm trying to make sure I don't screw up here. piece of plastic here. You gotta be careful because I'll launch this thing across the room. I may launch it across anyway. How about that? Let's see here. Wait a minute, what? Either we have an extra or we're missing one. Not exactly sure. Let's see here. Alright, so I think we're in good oh wait, no we're not. We're still missing one. What the heck is going on here? I don't understand why I'm missing stuff. Unless somehow I did not pull it off of here or it got lost. I do not see anything. But that's okay because we've got other stuff that I can pull from, so I'm not too concerned about it. Let's see here. No. So I think what I'm going to do also, guys, is we're going to plan for 8:30 instead of 8, just because that'll give me another 30 minutes to tidy things up before I go live. And I'm gonna work on some other stuff too, but come on. Alright. Yeah, I could have swore I had all the parts. But somehow, I don't know, man. They're just not here. And of course, you know, some of this stuff you're not even gonna pay attention to when it's on the table, but I think you will. Okay, now I just need to find another pouch, which we have a ton of them over here. Maybe it will be the same one. I was gonna say it might not be the same one, but it looks like we did look out with that. All those pouches, believe it or not, have to go on all the infantry. That wasn't my plan at the moment to deal with that. But they'll be on there before I, you know, prime and all that. Right now, like I always say, the goal is to make the models playable. So, again, if you're new to the channel or whatever, my next project, which I won't be doing online most likely, will be to replace all of my Space Wolves shoulder pads, because I have them all now, with the shoulder pad that has the actual raised symbol on it. So, alright, next, putting backpacks on. Then we will put on the lasguns for the gunner, and then we will put on the e-tools last, or entrenching tool. So backpacks. Surprising how much glue I end up using for these backpacks. But with the gaps that are there because of the hard resin straps, you've got to get something in there to take up the friction, or I'm sorry, the friction. Geez, the vacuum of space there, or volume of space rather, and the glue will do that for a while if you can get it on there quick enough. And then the way I rationalize it in my mind is that it essentially sucks the piece into itself, as long as you don't mess around with it too much. And yeah, I still need to go back and, you know, put the paper on top of the Lascannons and sand it down and all that, but I'm not going to do that tonight or at this moment. It's not what I'm concerned with. It's my little grot in there making noises. I'll tell you one thing though, this fan I got going on over top of me is drying my glue real fast. It's decreasing my working time, and I don't like it. Son of a gun. As long as it doesn't fall off, it'll glue. It just takes a little time. Come on. So far so good. See, and now we're missing a backpack. I just don't get it. The only thing that I can deduce from this is that we were missing an entire thing here out of all of these. It was missing a whole, you know, a whole sheath of these. Which at this point in my Forge World career of modeling would not surprise me. So we gotta find another one. I know we have them, so I'm not too concerned about that. Should have extras. Yep, right there. There we go. Now, I guess the real question is, do we have enough E-tools? Let's see. Alright, for some reason we had a disconnection with OBS. No idea what happened there, so I don't know what you guys might have missed. Maybe it was only a split second, but that should not have happened. next thing is going to be the las guns. And the last thing will be the e-tools. And then we will finally, well, I mean, other than the, other than the terrain, we will be done with these guys. Which I think I'm going to go ahead and forego doing the terrain this evening. I need to look after myself sleep-wise. I tend to get on these projects and then I never want to stop, and that's just, I've always been that way with any type of art project or music or whatever it is that I was doing. Okay, everyone not to work. I am not going to put you on the ground. I don't care what you do to me. No self-respecting Kriegsman would lay his lasgun in the dirt. Not in my Warhammer. Not in my Warhammer. You got a Tyranid chewing on your ankle, you suck it up. Got a flesh borer in your chest? Ignore the pain. Take the pain. It's gotta eat too. Looks like we're out of glue again. Thankfully we have another tube right there. We're almost done, guys. Can't wait. Can't wait. Alright, e-tools. And then we will be, in fact, done. E-tools and bayonets, rather. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Ooh, I miscounted. 2, 4, 6. Uh-oh. 8. Oh, man, come on. 10. 11. Of course. Let's see if we have one floating around. You gotta be kidding me, man. Why? guess sometimes you just take for granted that they're gonna do right by you. But as some of you have already told me, it's not the first time that Forge World's done these things. And I found one. Thankfully with a bayonet on it. Excellent. That's why I never throw anything away. I'm a hoarder. Okay. Come on. Dang it. Moved it too far. What I'm trying to do is make sure that the strap for the E-tool stays on the leather of the backpack. There we go. This one's just being a pain. I think the strap is bent. That part of the resin is bent. So that's what I'm dealing with at the moment. So let's kind of help ourselves out here by pressing these down. Yeah, they're all bent. Pressing these down. Really? You're gonna get hung up like that? It's just ridiculous. One little piece of resin can get hung up like that. See? probably doesn't seem like it's that big a deal putting these things together, but it really is. I mean, it's so many small details. You're dealing with a medium, you know, or material that does not want to play ball. Sometimes doesn't want to stick to itself. You have a very brittle material. So if you get too crazy with it, you'll break it. Or in some cases, like this E-tool here, because it's highly unlikely that I have another one laying around, the bottom of the E-tool had broken off somewhere. There's not really anything I can do about it. But it's so minuscule, it's not something that, you know, is going to necessarily be missed. And truth be told, and if you look at E-tools and whatnot of, say, World War II and things like that, they did not have a handle on the bottom like that. It was just a smooth, you know, shaft, if you will, all the way down to the bottom. There was no T-handle. And I'm not exactly sure if that's how it was in World War I off the top of my head, but I can't see the design having changed that much. Now, when I was in, technically we had kind of you could say it was a T-handle, but it's not. It was a, you know, it was in fact a triangle, and it was also in fact a handle, like an actual handle where your hand went inside of it. But it also was not a fixed deal like, you know, these E-tools right here. It was more of, you know, a collapsible entrenching tool, which, while great in theory, I'm going to be honest with you, never really that great. You were constantly having to tighten and retighten that thing whenever you actually assembled it. Okay, we've got some excess here we got to cut off. Same here. And that's where it gets tricky, because you can break that right off just trying to trim it up. It is what it is. There's that grot again, ready to wage war. And some of these E-tools, you know, the handles are bent, like you can see that, but I can rectify that later, you know, once I have it in place. That's why you see me putting the glue at the top, not at the bottom, so that way I can use it against itself. Last one. And just like that, we are done. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. Hopefully we kept it a little bit entertaining, but we'll see you next time.